There really is no rush for most things in life. And at 28, I'm realizing that a lot of my worries and anxiety and stresses come from this incessant pressure I put on myself to achieve all my goals and be successful right now. And a lot of that probably comes from social media. Yeah, like all we see is people that have achieved or are achieving. There aren't many pages that show journeys. Hey, I'm a nobody and I'm trying to do this thing. So, I spend my day doing whatever. I think I've done enough, and I sit in bed and I go on Instagram and I'm like, oh, like this guy is traveling the world making content, and this guy's written this book and it's, whatever, and this guy's producing these films, and this guy's making all this cool like cinematic content, and this guy is, like a chef, and he's 28, he's 24, he's 19, he's 17, or whatever. This guy has this many subscribers on YouTube. He's younger than me. He only started last year. And so all these things make you think, well, they're there now. I've got to be there today. I've got to get there tomorrow, right? Like, when's my time going to be? And of course, it's important to have goals and deadlines and timelines, just so you can keep yourself accountable and make sure you're actually progressing and not just not just blissfully telling yourself that you're working towards something when actually you're doing nothing. You need to kind of see what progress you're making day by day, or track at least what you're doing. But the pressure to have everything now, instant delivery, Amazon Prime next day, I think it's like a disease of our generation where we all just really we're desperate for success so early on in our lives. And I'm not even 30 yet, right? And I still have many, many more years of my life left. I still have a lot of my career left to actually like succeed and become relatively like more senior and establish myself. And to be like at 28 thinking I failed because I don't have all these things. None of my friends have the things that I actually want. That's the thing. Most of my friends in my circle, at least, and they're not all creative, but still, no one is like super clear, and I'm like, oh, well, there's one person, and congratulations to them. But we're all in a similar place. We all have goals and dreams, and we're all working towards them. And I think maybe with my ADHD, sometimes I can get a bit overwhelmed and like higgity-hagger and like all over the place and helter-skelter. I'm like, don't know. Sometimes I struggle to know if I'm actually actively working to all my goals adequately because I don't track stuff well. And so I'm trying to build in routines so I know every day I'm waking up and taking my vitamins and my supplements, and I'm having water, and I have my water bottle first thing in the morning, I drink a litre, and I wake up and I go to the gym straight away, and I'm reading every night before. I'm trying to do these things that mean I don't have to think about am I progressing, because I have these things built in, and then the rest I have to keep track of. Obviously with content, I'm posting every day when I can on Instagram and TikTok and whatever, but there's other things like just exercising and health and reading and those kind of things. And so then I'm like, okay, I'm going to do everything today. And it just becomes intense. And I find that when I rush myself and pressure myself and I'm doing things under time pressure, it's when I produce my worst output. When I'm trying to write something and I'm going to write on the tube and I only have 15 minutes, so I'm going to just do it quickly. Or the deadline's in an hour for something. Or I'm cooking for friends, I'm deciding the recipe an hour before they arrive, or I'm editing a video because I need to post it before midnight and it's already like 11:40 and I'm super tired, my eyes are red. I produce the worst output then because I'm like rushing. And with any craft or discipline, it takes consistency and dedication. Rushing is not like, oh, I love him, he's always good at it, oh, he always does a rush job. No one says that. No one says I love this guy, he's so rushy. People admire and respect, and a lot of the things I love come from painstaking work over years and months and dedication and honing of a craft and inspiration and research. And so I think, why would my success or my dreams be rushed and that be good? Like that's not how I want to do things. And I'm just realizing this now and accepting this now, and I hope that you can as well. Like there really is no rush. And a lot of the people that I look up to that are successful artists, Morgan Freeman didn't start acting until he was like 40. SZA is like, her kind of big break came when she was like 30ish. Yes, there are a lot of artists and writers and creatives and whatever who do stuff from young, but not everyone is a child prodigy. And so I think, I know I want these things that I want, and I know I'm not going to give up, but I don't need to rush to have them immediately. If I have it now or in 2 years or in 5 years, it's not going to be any less satisfactory for me. As long as I am taking my time to breathe and pace myself and enjoy what I'm doing and work towards it in a healthy way, then that's all I can really do. And maybe it's living in London as well. The lifestyle is very intense, and you wake up and you're rushing to get ready for work and quickly eat your breakfast as as you're getting dressed. You run to the station, the tube is busy, it's packed, you get into the office, meeting, eat lunch at your desk, rush back home, quickly try and do some exercise, clean, have dinner, watch some TV, straight to bed. And there's never time for like just sitting with the day or the feeling or how you are, and actually just being able to be like, okay, where am I at today? What am I feeling today? How am I balanced, right? What's tipping which way, and how can I rebalance? And I'm trying my best to just not rush as much and just be like, I'm going to take half an hour now to just sit on the sofa and just think. And I think that's why walking is really good sometimes. If you're doing 10k steps a day or whatever, you can get outside and just kind of connect with yourself and have that time. And also running is good, because also when I'm running, I'm basically thinking, how do I not suffocate? So my brain is empty for the first 10 minutes. Then as I kind of level out and get into a flow state, then I'm like, oh, okay, like what's coming to mind? Okay, I'm thinking about this thing, and how do I feel about that? Okay, and that conversation I had with this friend, how did that go? And what do I want to do this week? And what am I focused on? So I get the ability to really take the pressure and the rushing out of decisions. And I think we all could do better to just be more present and calm down and like not be as fast and to be still. It takes the joy out of things, feeling this like pressure to like do something as quickly as possible and be as efficient as possible. Like sometimes I want to be slow and like maybe reread a few pages of a book, or like maybe only read one page. When I sometimes even think about reading, I'm like, I want to read more. I'm like, okay, open the book, 300 pages. Okay, that means I'll Google how long does it take to read 300 pages at my reading speed. I'm like, okay, it's going to be 8 hours. Okay, just got to get through the 8 hours quickly, rather than being like, I just want to read the book for pleasure, and however long it takes. And when I'm done reading it, I'm done reading it. And it's fine to be like, okay, I'm going to read 2 books now. And of course, that doesn't mean I'm going to get through the book really quickly, because obviously 2 pages a day is nothing. But what is the rush to read all these books? What is the deadline to read all these books? That means I have to be reading a book a month. And again, yes, it's good to have goals, and sometimes those goals are really important, but if the goals are making you feel rushed and pressured, then they're not good. And so maybe you need to just take off the like strict, okay, this month I have to read whatever, because if the month goes poorly and you can't do that, then you're just rushing to read 200 pages in the last week. And then are you enjoying the book? Are you taking it in? Is it fun, or is it just another job? And I find that I'm like rushing so many things these days, they feel like jobs, and like I don't want to do them, because I'm like, I've now got one day to do like 16 million things, and they're all going to be really quick and high pressure and intense, and it's not enjoyable and it's not fun. And the least I can do is, with what little I have left of my life that I can control, is to make it as enjoyable as possible. And so this video is more me saying it so I can watch it later and remind myself, and also me helping give you permission to just sit down and take it easy and not rush, right? You will find a partner. You will get that dream job you want. If it's not this year, it might be next year. It might be 2 years. 2 years is literally going to go by in a flash. It's okay to have an in-between and then work towards a goal. If your fitness goals, okay, maybe didn't lose the weight you wanted to lose, you're not as quick as you want to be, then okay, you'll just do it in 6 months. That's fine. There's no rush for anything, unless you have like a government deadline for like paying taxes or something, fine. But other than that, like generally, we have enough time to do things over and try again. And so like today I said to myself, I'm going to try and operate with calmness. Like even when I'm like going to the gym, I'm like, okay, I've got an hour and a half, right? Quickly pack my bag, get my water, get my headphones on, walk. I don't want to walk. I don't want to waste time. I'll line bike over there. Okay, how long have I got? 20 minutes, 15 minutes. No, I want to just be like, I'm going to the gym, and like, that's my hour and a half in the gym. I'm going to be present. Listen to my podcast on the way over there, get in the zone, gently do my sets, take my breaks and not feel rushed and pressured, have my pre-workout, I'm trying to be more present and just move at a slower pace, because I think I've been sick for the last week or so and I had to just do nothing. And actually I realized that I haven't sat down. I don't sit down. I don't let myself be still, and like having that time to just relax this week, and not relax, but still be still and like not do anything this week. I realized the pace of my life is too much. I'm always like rushing back to do this and rushing here to do that. And I just want to take it easy. So on a mega level, on a mega like macro and micro level, both ways, there is no rush with the small things and the tasks you're doing and your day-to-day activities, but also with your long-term dreams and goals. Take it easy, relax, breathe, be present, And enjoy the journey and enjoy the process. If you like this video, thank you for watching. If you want to see other topics, comment, let me know. If you're enjoying the general vibes of these videos, let me know. And I appreciate you for watching and making it this far. And I'll see you on the next video.